I'm having problems with my buttons, the one for the bell and the one for the to lock the system again, I guess. And this is for lab 10 part 2 and 3. I was going to do 3, but I realized that the button from part 2 wasn't working right, and I don't know what to do because I've tried everything. So here I initialize a variable unlocked, which is basically for whether or not you know, it's locked or not. Ignore all the stuff that's commented out. It's kind of messy looking, but I want to ignore that right now. Yeah, so I commented a lot of that stuff out because that has nothing to do with whether or not the buttons work. But anyways, where is it? So here is where I have the sequence for unlocking the gate. So once it gets up to it, unlocked is set to 1, and that's one of the places. I've only used unlocked in 4 different places. So when I initialized at the beginning as 0, here when the sequence is right, and then here unlock should be set to 0 if I press this button. So I know right here it looks kind of weird, but I'll explain what I did. So here's the combine SM. So if unlocked is 1, then output should be 1. If unlocked is 0, then it should be 0. Right here, I did port B is equal to output, which is supposed to be whether or not it's unlocked plus the bell, but ignore that because that's on PB6. But I didn't put an LED for that because that doesn't matter to me right now. And then right here I put A7, move to the left 2. That's also for the bell. And then right here is how I'm testing whether or not it's getting that I'm pressing the button. So I did not pin B, move all the way to the right 7 times because it's on PB7, and I moved it to 0 basically, and then I moved it to the left once so that it goes to the right LED. So here it is, this is on, it's already locked, and then this is for when I'm pressing this button, which this is the lock button. So this is supposed to make this stay off. And this is for the bell, but again, to me that doesn't matter. Like, I don't even have the speaker there right now. So right here I put in the code #1 2 3 4 5. This lights up, but when I press this, it lights up. It knows that I'm pressing it, but it's not causing this to turn off, and I don't understand why. Here's the code I used to show that it lights up, and it's the exact same code. It's the exact same line of code that I'm trying to use here. This is the exact same thing as how the LED is powered, because you know, you move it to the 7 times to the right and then once to the left, and obviously since this is the second one, that means the binary value of it is 2, and so it should work if it's greater than 1. Unlocked is set to 0, but I guess for some reason unlocked is never set to 0. And yes, I tried it with is equal to 1 even without this. Like, I've tried every variation of this, and it's still not turning it off for some reason. It understands that I'm pressing the button, but it's not turning it off even though I'm using the exact same line of code, and I don't know what to do.